Welcome back, everybody. This is Parkinson's Life. In this episode, we're covering holiday, anxieties about going on holiday, and how are we going to cope with the holiday to get the best things out of it. I'm going to do this in different sections, so you'll see change of clothes and everything. Right. Okay, to begin with, must tell everybody when you go on away, always take your medicine, keep it pre-packed and keep it with you. Do not stick it in your suitcases. Your suitcases go missing, your medicines go missing. Also, always take one of these prescriptions with you, so if you lose any medicines, you should be able to replace those medicines. And never forget, always take your best friend with you. There we go. Well, off he pops. Okay, the day before we came away, we're on a cruise. I thought the best way to sort of do it to get a few days in. The day before, anxiety was really bad, and I was really struggling. I was anxious about being in the queues with people, going through security, holding my rucksack, shaking, and then thinking, is there something wrong? Is he drunk? Is he a secret bomber with a bag? But to be honest, I got through there. I was shaking. Luckily for me, my wife, she got stopped, which I thought was really good for me. All the emphasis was gone. It was all about her then. So I stood there, went straight through, and obviously watched while they gave her the rub down. But we got through. We've only been here a couple of days at the moment. Everything's been okay. There has been a time issue with my phone alarm, with my alarm for taking my medications, and the time on the watches. There's a 1 hour difference. So I got a little bit confused about that, and I ended up taking my meds an hour before I was supposed to, but I kept rolling that on all day. But hopefully we've worked that one out now. Going for the meals with other people, meeting them. Bit anxious, bit of anxiety throwing in there. Usually I find that I hold my hand or I push it down onto my leg. My other hand goes a little over the place as well, but that's what you do when you've got Parkinson's. You try to hide it. You can't hide it all the time. Conversation cracks up, people start talking, and obviously my wife will say, he's got Parkinson's. But that's okay. Within the cruise situation here, we've got about 4 days on the ship before we actually get to our first port. But then we've got literally destination, day after day after day. That is going to be hard because of trying to walk around everywhere. I'm getting tired, and then I wear out, and then, when you get tired, my voice starts to go. And once that happens, I just become like a zombie. It's not a nice sight, especially when you start to dribble and, eyes are running, your nose is running. That's a man way of saying hiding about the tears. So your eyes are running and you just feel absolutely rubbish. We usually find a quick shot of spirits usually helps. I'm not recommending that to anybody. For me, it helps to probably calm me down and then sort of bring me back to reality. Anyway, that's it about so far into the cruise. Um, like I say, you only get what you put in, but you can only put in what you're able to put in. And if you don't feel good, you, you've just got to sort of wait until you feel a little bit better. You could either go and do the people watch thing, which is quite good. Sit down, have a cup of coffee, and you can just sit there until you start feeling better. Then you can move on. The itinerary on these cruises, there is so much going on that you can sit there and recover. For us to be able to recover enough to be able to move on to the next thing, a quiz, a film, or show, or whatever we want to do, or even just come back to your room, just relax. You can watch a film on the TV. So I highly recommend it for people with Parkinson's because there's not a lot of walking to do. The ships are big, and then obviously you have to walk from place to place, but it's not like being at a seaside place, holiday place, where you have to walk up and down a promenade. And also, a lot of the people here, they get to know you. I mean, I am a bit distinctive, so I stand out. Everyone seems to know me already. That's probably my charm. Probably not, but it's people get to know you, and I'm getting used to seeing them around, and they're getting used to me as well. Um, I'm using the gym every day so far. That's helping a bit with the movements as well. Of you feel rubbish afterwards, but I shall continue this and let you know how the rest of the holiday goes, especially when we start hitting the different islands and how I'm getting about spending 8 or 10 hours out on the island, and then obviously coming back and getting into the next day and next day. Right, catch up with you soon. Will not be long, and I'll speak to you in a bit. Bye.